Something huge is coming at us! Watch its flames! Quick, get to that clearing!
Leave it to me. Shadow descends. One with the sounds. Wind, guide me. Leave it to me. One more time. One with the sounds.
Don't be scared. Paro is just saying hi. She seems to fancy you. I'm not exactly one for formal introductions, Paro. Paro! this isn't the first time seeing them. Hello, I'm Ochia. We've met before on Brand's ship. This is Pero, the actual owner of the box. Pero takes good care of me, and lets me hang out in it all the time. I've never seen Pero warm up to someone so quickly. It must be something in your frequency that it finds. Anyway, what brings you to this beach? So you were attacked by that dragon and fell. I'm guessing it was Abby who saved you. It probably exhausted itself and retreated back into your body to rest. I can still sense Abby's frequency, even if it's faint.
What triggered Abby to come out? Something it could absorb? But then, why didn't it work?
That dragon's behavior is odd. It never leaves its territory. Long ago, this place was a sacred spot for the Order's pilgrims. At the remnant clouds from the Sea of Clouds drew hordes of Tacet Discords here. This Dragon of Dirge is a local Tacet. We were supposed to pick you up like Miss Carlotta planned, but... the truth Mr. Carlotta wants to show you lies somewhere on the Isle. But this is not the best place to talk. The mist is dangerous here. It tripped the captain. Brant. He went into the mist to rescue. I plan to go find him. Once I'm in the mist, my frequency will draw the creepies and crawlies away. Just in case, take this to mask your frequency and defend yourself. Ta-da! Fireworks pistol. One shot and it'll send the Tacet Discords packing. It's easy to use. You want to see the upgraded version? Ta-da! Magnum fireworks pistol. Use it to protect yourself. Our troop will bring you to our base soon and tell you the truth we've uncovered. I'll join you once I find Brant. But the mist is dangerous. All right, fine. It's better you see it for yourself. I'll be glad you don't have to fend for yourself. Look, see that lighthouse? It's the only safe place in the mist. We'll head there. Brant might have taken shelter there too. Once we find him, we'll find the truth you're after. The area up ahead is where the sea mist is thickest. Try to avoid the dark phantoms in the mist. They could turn into Tacet Discords at any moment. Mamma mia! We'll improvise. discords. Watch out.
What? I can't control my forte.
The high levels of corrupted remnant energy in the mist are disrupting our frequency stability. I can help with that. See, fighting here is a bad idea. Let's just try to avoid any threats for now.
Come, play with me. Look for me.
Don't worry. They're just reverberations. Potential tacit discords in the making. Some of them are actually our friends. We can follow them to find our way out.
Did it lead us this way because it sensed the dragon?
Possibly. Phantoms are sensitive to frequencies, so navigating the mist is second nature for them.
The game isn't over. Here, come quickly.
I think I figured out what they're doing. We'll be out of the mist soon.
Rochia, you found me.
I'll always find you, but maybe don't do this again.
Why? Isn't this your favorite game?
I know, but as your friend, I worry about your safety.
My friend? Excuse me. Are you Rochia's friend? Ah, how wonderful. You're not alone anymore, Rochia.
Yes, I have friends now.
I'm so happy for you. All is well.
Fly. Fly to the high heavens. We are born free, and our souls will soar even in death. Golden phantoms are reverberations, mixed with the frequencies left behind by people who've passed away. When someone dies, the reverberations linger. Usually, they merge into the same cacophony of frequencies that spawns tacit discords, but sometimes, a trace of their final will remains. This lingering will helps the phantoms resist becoming tacit discords, and if the mist clears, they'll vanish. If the mist lingers, their fate is sealed. Their final frequencies tend to cling to certain objects, like this Lucianite here. I collect them as proof that they once lived. Otherwise, the dragon will devour every last trace of their frequency. The mist is thinning. That's strange.
Pilgrim Sail. Why is it here?
In Raguna, those who break the law are sent to the Order Tribunal for sentencing. It's said that when the first dark tide ravaged Renacida, the first Primus followed the currents on a rick. Now the fools retrace the Primus's journey, reflecting on their mistakes along the way. There's a strong undercurrent around this isle, likely caused by that first dark tide. It drags all pilgrim sails here unless the ship's course is altered. No reverberations on the ship, nor in the mist. The people must have escaped. But with the mist this thick, we need to stay on guard. This way. Head to the lighthouse. I hear the sounds of fighting. Watch out. Tacit.
Looks like our brief intermission is over. Time to let the ghosts have their moment on stage. Come on then, let the flames of battle ignite our souls!
Wait, is that Brant?
Only
The show's over, ghosts. Time to take your final bow.
Watch your back.
A marvelous shot. You've earned your stripes first.
You're welcome. But if you tilted your head just 10 centimeters to the left, it wouldn't...
Not on your watch. Besides, fortune always smiles on me. Except in bets. And we've crossed paths with the rover again. Can't get luckier than that.
We shouldn't have let him get caught up in this mess. He was worried about us and insisted on coming.
Is that so? Then our gratitude to you is even greater for your timely aid. To find the brightest truth, one must delve into the deepest shadows.
Where is everyone on the pilgrim sail?
I was patrolling the coast earlier when I saw their ship drifting into the mist.
Thank you.
Don't be afraid. You're safe with us. You've got some skill, you know. Holding your own for so long in the trial against the Tacit Discords.
Trial? I don't buy into the Order's nonsense. I've worked hard all my life and stayed true to the Order's teachings about forsaking earthly pleasures for divine favor. And what do I get in return? Eviert, when pirates ransacked my merchant fleet, leaving me with nothing, I turned to the Order for help. They said it was a divine trial and left me to rot. I stood before the Sentinel statue, asking if my suffering was really their will. Why should I wait for peace in the afterlife when I could be living for today? How is that a crime? As for salvation, I don't believe in it.
Here's a proposal. We are wanderers adrift upon the seas.
The troop of fools.
Yes, we are, like you, by the...
Fools on the pilgrim sail often meet their demise in a storm, or they're swallowed by the waves. Maybe it's luck that brought you here so swiftly. Look around. This is all that remains of the pilgrim sail.
Yes, the pilgrimage is nothing but a banishment in disguise. The path to salvation they speak of doesn't exist.
Otherwise, how could this once sacred place now look like such a hellish wasteland?
Wait. Sacred place?
I didn't expect their faith to lead them that far.
If only they knew it was just one of the Order's lies.
Captain! First mate!
More hands make light work. I called in some help to escort him back to the base once the mist cleared.
Ah, the first mate's foresight is unmatched. And the three of us can head up the mountain. But beware, my friend. By the end of this pilgrimage, you will witness the Order's cruelest deceit. The dangers ahead will only intensify.
Please, save them.
Don't worry. There's more to our troop than you think. This wing ray can fly us up the mountain. You two go first. You'll...
All right then. All hands, prepare to ascend!
tacit discords incoming. Stay alert, everyone. We'll improvise. Mamma mia! Avanti! These are human footprints. Looks like they're heading to the arena.
This is the only way up. Let's pick up the pace. Ha! Be gone, you vexing wretches! The sacrificial arena's right there. Let's take them down in one blow!
Divinity above, please have mercy on me. Is this some kind of test for me?
Even if it means death?
We've never done anything that warrants paying with our lives.
I'd wager mercy isn't on the table. However, in the face of danger and adversity, the stage is set for our grandest act.
Brant, you handle the tacit discords. I've got the dragon.
Of course, but with all due respect, shouldn't the captain be the one giving the orders?
Just playing to our strengths. Take it, or I'll spill the beans about your wine stash.
Why, aye, first mate.
It's time to pay for what you've done, dragon of dirt. We'll improvise. Tornado Leaper! Mamma mia! I'll warm up the crowd. Every story needs...
Swift and resolute. Moment of resonance. One with the sounds.
Let me be your blade. Storm, hear my command. Synchronization.
Leave it to me.
Rejuvenating snow. Embracing change. Transmitting frequency.
Arrow stance. Improv performance. Tempest show. I'll warm up the crowd.
Of course! You think that little lizard could take me? But seriously, that was close. The fire it breathed almost singed your hair. As soon as I realized it was a tacit discord, I went for it and ate its frequency. I swear, I chewed it up, but it was hard to swallow. That's not the point. The real deal is, I found something crazy in its frequency. You said you somehow experienced empathy with the tacit. Trust me, this could be our big break.
Gehenna, a wretched soul, you are reborn to fulfill our sacred rite. Illuminate the path of... Become the fiery hand of judgment. Cleanse every soul ensnared by those who cannot withstand the trial by fire shall forever be barred from our pure land.
See? I wasn't lying.
Tacit Discord's frequencies are perpetually fading. Their only way to maintain their existence is to consume other frequencies as food. The dark tide and mist enveloping this isle have drawn in countless Tacit Discords. If what you saw is true, then... the Order must have used some trick to control the dragon, making its frequency. That means they could be responsible for why the dragon began attacking all living beings.
In time, it ended up becoming a harbinger of death. I found this during the previous battle. It seems the Fraxidus had their hand in this case as well. So you know them too. Seems we have much to discuss. Our troop usually earns a living by performing on the nearby islands. Sometimes we take on escort missions for merchant ships as well. At first, they were just lurking about, raiding ships. But remember Cetus the Tidebreaker? The creature that attacked you when we first met. After we parted ways, we went searching for it to find out what had gone wrong. This is what we found on its tail, another Lycoris. Alas, the Tidebreaker slipped away into the deep beyond our reach. Still, this bloom leaves no doubt.
We saw what they did to the dragon. The Cetus's violent outburst must be their doing as well. They say the Carnival is a ceremony to resonate with the Sentinel. Those who claim the laurel may be graced with a miracle.
At first, we thought you were merely a curious traveler, intrigued by the Carnival and our Sentinel. But our troop has always sought the laurel, and we won't sit back while others threaten the Carnival. Remember I mentioned one of ours who once claimed the laurel? He wasn't with us when we first met. But once we reach our base, you can speak with him about the Sentinel. It won't be long now. After such an adventure, a well-earned rest awaits. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Allow me to present to you our sanctuary. A haven for all the surviving fools at the edge of the world. It is, my friend. We built this place from the ground up. And
The mist does shield us from the Order, but it brings its own set of problems.
Precisely why we must tackle its effects without delay. By the way, if you'd like to speak with Mr. Bardolino, our laureate, you'll find his tent deep within the base. Feel free to talk to the others while we handle our tasks. We'll catch up once we're done.
Wind, guide me.
Relax, young man. Life's only just unfurling its sails. Some have found their way back. But listen, you don't need a grand stage to leave your mark. I might be an old man now, but
You?
in the flesh. As I took my final bow on stage, a bright light pierced through the clouds, shining down from the sky. And then, a radiant laurel descended upon me, and I heard a voice. It was the Sentinel's voice, ringing in my head. I asked them a question that had puzzled me since childhood. The ultimate philosophical riddle. What should I eat tonight? And they answered. The body is the temple of the mind. To keep your mind sharp, do consume healthy food. But why Laura's salad? I was baffled, and the meaning still eludes me to this very day.
But why did a blessed laureate like you get banished by the Order?
Back when I won the laurel, Raguna was led by the holy. Stages sprang up on every corner of the city. Performances dancing through the streets, and shops adorned in vibrant hues. Some performers wove their critique. Those were the golden days, my friend. And then, she really did leave us. The Order's grip tightened, and one year, I strung a wire from a gondola to the... Then, I disguised myself as one of the Lagua. Midway through the Order's performance, I hopped on a wing ray with a cloudcaster.
What say you, Brad? Do you like this stage design? It could be used for this year's carnival. Our little chat reminded me of those good old days. Now that you mention it, that is a very good question.
Please don't mind him. We like our performances big and bold, after all.
That fight with the dragon probably messed with the mountain's stability. If Bardolino keeps moving around up there, we might need your help with this. Clara should have some useful items in her box. We've got a cloudcaster that can conjure up some fluffy cloud cushions. They'd make the perfect, but some of its parts have been borrowed by other troop members.
Come on, fish! Come to my net. Yeah, I borrowed the reel for me fishing rod. We scavenge all sorts of stuff from the beach and fix them up as needed. Nothing...
Sailors cheer as hearts ignite. Soon, the Cloudcaster. Oh, I use its base as a deck. Here it is. Careful.
I'd rather be a wild flower, ignored by all in my own power, than a cloudcaster.
Here, the resonance unit. It helps me find the right pitch and rhythm. Works like a charm.
Good. We have all the parts now. Everything's set for takeoff.
Let's position a cloud cushion beneath Mr. Bartolino. Then we'll pop the balloons and bring him down safely. Although we might need a bigger cushion.
The Cloudcaster's resonance unit responds to song.
In that case... All right, friends, old and new. Bullseye! How about almost done?
Oh, thank you, dear boy.
Apologies for my late arrival to such a magnificent performance.
Oh my, oh my.
You flatter me. The family's protection extends to all who stand by us.
Might I say what a pleasure it is to see you again, Miss Carlotta. You have my heartfelt gratitude.
Is everything going smoothly with your family, Miss Carlotta? Yes, thank you. The Order's scheme was uncovered as planned. I still owe you thanks for improvising with me in front of that priest. You've got a sharp mind. No pain, no gain, as Grandfather used to say. I'm pleased we're on the same page. Your kindness is much appreciated. The Montellis won't forget this. In return, I'll share everything I know. I believe you've noticed that the Order has been undermining the family under the guise of its doctrines. Alienation, monopolization, just a few tricks up their sleeve. Their alliance with the Fraxidus speaks volumes. The Carnival is likely where you'll find clues about the Sentinel. Legend has it that the Sentinel, Imperator, has been secluded in the heavens. Cut off from... At that time, the entire city was shrouded in mist. Ghosts roamed the streets. A dragon roared from the sky, and a sea behemoth raged, summoning towers.
The remnant cloud's spreading, experiments to turn echoes, and the dragon's manipulation. The Order and the Fraxidus are allies. To prevent the Carnival's sabotage, we must stop them. But what is their motive?
The Primus called it a divine punishment, and took the opportunity to appear as a savior.
The Order relies on the people's faith in the Sentinel. With the Sentinel's 10-year absence, faith in the Order has waned. They must be desperate to restore that trust.
It is for this reason that the Order has been forced to revive the festival. Let's consider the implications. If the Carnival proceeds unhindered, the current Primus claims to be the Enlightened One, the Sentinel's Resonator.
The Carnival is the only time humans can directly communicate with the Sentinel.
A successful Carnival offers a chance for citizens to meet the Sentinel in person. To sabotage it while still maintaining their authority,
The Fraxidus will cause chaos during the...
So far, you've helped us crush 3 of their schemes. But one remains. We have evidence that the Cetus is being manipulated, and the Fraxidus are setting up their final plan. With their whereabouts unknown, well, from what I've noticed, you're not one to act passively, or winning the laurel might give you the chance to talk with the Sentinel. The Sentinel's Resonator may also be present. So...
Our aim has always been clear. To restore the Carnival to its former glory with a performance for the ages. If the Divine truly exists, would they wish to see their people living without freedom? Or witness a festival twisted into a tool for tyrants? If we win the laurel, we'll show that such punishment is absurd. Whether divinity exists or not, we will fight for Raguna's freedom.
The Montellis share this vision. Only, however, the troop alone is too weak. The family is under close watch and our enemy hides in the shadows. Thank you. I'm pleased we've reached an agreement once more.
All right. What should we do now? Any plans?
Since the Order intends to sabotage the Carnival and incite chaos amongst the guests, you've seen the troops' unique approach to combat, haven't you?
I can see our friend here is still a bit confused. No worries, my dear boy. We'll have a quick rehearsal before the Carnival begins. Speaking of which, Ms. Carlotta, would you honor us by joining our performance?
Me? I do have some stage experience, though.
We don't know what challenges we'll face, so your help will be needed, Miss Carlotta.
If you insist.
Wonderful! As the festivities continue, if you're both ready, please join us on the stage of the troop.
No hesitation.
Our rehearsals are rather straightforward. No scripts, just pure intuition and our senses guiding us. For our improvised comedy, we start with a theme. From there, we build...
But with the limitless capacity for human creativity at play, the plot can...